I remember finding the dude, I just don't remember how I found him. Might have to just kind of keep that in the background until...
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder...
Oh right, they're not here anymore. Let's go to the remnants bunker then. See if there's anything we can determine from here. I doubt Arcade's gonna have anything to say about him. Can't mess with that anymore. I don't know if I can get back in to talk to these guys because I think they're still locked into their bunker. I might have to hack the door open. Okay, this was absolutely unhelpful. I think we're gonna have to leave this one on the back burner until I can come across some more information. I'm not sure if the situation is gonna present itself or not. Let's head over to Good Springs and see if we can find any bounty posters there. Alright. Drink here. Could eat too. Get that thirst out of here. Alright, well we got one. How are you?
So I hear the honcho of one of them strip families up and disappeared.
Amy?
Proof. Yeah, they'll find his body someday.
Who are you?
Hey there.
Okay. Here we have a bounty. And it's sunken into that. 50 caps for the termination of Dynamite Danny's. Wanted for robbery, Brahmin rustling, and other felonies. Last sighted near Hunter's farmhouse. Armed and dangerous, blah blah blah. That's not very many caps. Let's look inside and make sure there's not some more bounty posters in here. Or if we're on the post or the general store. 50 caps, that's all his ass is worth, huh? Like there's none in here. Would have probably been out here if there was. Nobody's even here yet. Alright. Dynamite Danny, here we come. The Hunter's farmhouse is where I originally picked up the... Wait a minute. It had something to do with the gas masks mod, I'm not sure. What though, actually. Come on, thanks. Why are you lagging? Thank you. Okay. Oh no, I haven't been there yet, okay. Travel to the ant mound. Always fiends and NCR fighting over there. Always.
Let's start this.
Oh, whoa. See him. Alright. Let the fiends and the NCR have their fun. I'm not intervening this time. Got other things to do. You know, I still haven't explored Vault 19 yet either. And what is this? Alright. I still haven't explored any of this. We'll get to it. Get the tribal village too. A few other random places. Blackrock Cave I think has a custom weapon. Anyways. We'll get to those sooner or later. No rush. The hell is all the gunfire for? This is one area of the new Vegas map, well among quite a few others, that I thought was underdeveloped. They didn't really do enough with it. Inside? I guess so, huh? Thought I heard oh, I did hear gunshots. Ah, powder gangers. Had a shotgun in Ithaca. No thanks. Plasma rifle. It's trash though. Alright. Gonna be hostile? Yep. They're never not. Suppose it was only about 50 caps worth of work, wasn't it? True to his name, lots and lots of dynamite. Alright. Easy enough. Oh, caps. Star caps here? Wow, all these caps? Oh, there was a star cap. I'm getting pretty close to having enough to actually go into the Sarsaparilla HQ. Only 7 more, and I can actually... will actually be worth my time to go in there. We'll find them, especially once we start finishing off the random, smaller locations. You tend to find star caps at those. Righty.
What can I do for you? Okay.
Dynamite Danny.
Let's see that finger. Yeah, that's his, by God. He was a nasty little twerp, too. Hope you made him suffer. Good work.
Wow, spoken like a true lawman. Hope you made him suffer. This one, I don't know. We're gonna have to maybe let it time out. Check this. Dossiers 1 through 5. No, I'm looking for... I wonder if these give us anything. Let me just see if... Does that give me a quest? No. Okay, we'll wait to read that stuff then. I'm looking for the one on... Arthur Ribbon. Genocide, crimes against humanity... 2,000 alive. Arthur Ribbon is believed to be one of a handful of living Enclave personnel in the Mojave Wasteland, having long since integrated into NCR society. His crimes at the Enclave oil rig were brutal, even by the standards of the era. Rumors and sightings of Ribbon abound, but most are dubious at best. Some officials suspected Ribbon long since died or left the Mojave, perhaps gone to Mexico. Several claimed sightings are documented below. Tactical considerations. Though he would be elderly, Arthur Ribbon is a combat veteran of the Enclave and should be considered armed and dangerous. Given the lack of information on the target, it is unfeasible to formulate an accurate tactical assessment. Citing 1, Freeside, Larry Fonda. I saw him, by Jesus. He had a red robot eye and he used it to cook Brahmin meat. Then he looked at me and spoke of the old ones. He said they told him about a man in black riding a white horse and smoking a hickory pipe. Then he drove a chariot driven by white coyotes into the sunset. I suspect he went to Oklahoma. West Side, Jane Ferrigno merchant. He was hunting red scorpions outside of West Side. I'm pretty sure it was him. I mean, a greasy old man who stared at my tits. That old pervert had to be a sicko like Rabbit. Wait, how did you say it? Sighting 3, Mole Rat Ranch. From a follower's scribe. Saw a strange old man wandering the highway to Boulder City, muttering strange words to himself. Could have been Ribbon. Or Snyder Prospector Camp Joe Hawthorne. I seen that old fucker, sure enough. He poisoned my dog and stole my fucking hooch. Saw him tear off for Cottonwood Cove. He's probably sucking Caesar's dick down there. The one from the Mole Rat Ranch, I might actually investigate that one. Gibson Scrapyard, Angie Ferguson. He walks the roads at night, shuffling change and dancing wildly. He says he has a bionic arm. They say he has a bionic arm and he'll rip out your heart right. Hoover Dam. Joe Rodriguez from the NCR. I saw him once for sure. He's a goddamn zombie and he roams the Colorado River eating unsuspecting victims. Someone should shoot him in the head. Good Springs, Jackson Turner. I ain't certain, but he looks like a guy I saw once as a kid. Maybe it was him, maybe not. He was doing some trading and didn't look dressed up or anything. It's another old man like me. He headed east with the caravan towards Novak. When you were a kid? Something sounds familiar about the Mole Rat Ranch tip. I'm not sure that it's a good tip, but I'm gonna head over there real quick. Then we'll head over. I guess we could check Good Springs again, or I can try and find where the bounties might be in Freeside, though I don't really remember. Rat Ranch. Guess we'll just go straight there. It's one of those places that never made sense to me. It's like they just put it as a map marker for the sake of putting a map marker. There's absolutely no significance to the place. Other than random wild Brahmin attacking mole rats. And so they say he was following a highway towards Boulder City. So, south, huh? I don't know if this is gonna lead anywhere. Probably not. I'll look around a little bit. Something tells me that I'm not going to find him here. Hopefully I don't have to investigate every single one of those leads. And maybe he shows up at a random one. Why is this place... Remember this place being... This is fairly suspicious. Is this always here? I don't think it was it? Somebody's little... Didn't sell it. Somebody's little stash. Okay. There's a hatch to the roof, too. Let's check. Is this place like this? It say something about him. I think I see him. Oh, these guys are just protecting the Electro City guys. Well, I waited at that house all night. Nothing happened. So I'm just gonna follow the road for a little ways. And just check. Alright, so I checked all over the place up there. And there was nothing. And I went back and checked the terminals and the reports about the dude back in the jail, and it looks like the most reasonable sightings put him somewhere in between I-88 and Novak. Now, I also remembered that there is a new tavern south of Novak that I need to check because it's got bounties. But anyways, we're going to put Ribbon on the back burner. And there's one here, Red Bear. 2,500 caps for the capture of Red Bear, a known criminal and raider of dangerous repute. He's wanted for murder, theft, kidnapping, rape, and other crimes against the state and humanity. Was last sighted south of Good Springs in possession of several women from the surrounding territory. As usual,
excuse me, kid. I notice you reading over that wanted poster. You seem like you can handle yourself. Any chance you'll be going after Red Bear?
Yes.
I'll tell you why. I've been tracking Red Bear for over a decade. He butchered most of my family back in Utah and took my niece. I was old enough when I started this thing. Now I'm wearing down, kid. I hate to admit it, but Red Bear has outlasted me. I'm damn near broke. But if you can find my niece, I'll see to it that you're rewarded. She's all I got left in the world. If you just agree to search for her, I'll set you up with 100 caps. But let's be honest, that's chump change compared to the bounty. And I've got information that should put you right on his trail. How about it?
Sounds good.
That's mighty large of you, kid. I've traveled far and wide, and there ain't many with that kind of character.
What information can you offer?
Here's the deal. Red Bear takes his captives to raiders and tribals all over the region, but he's got a special arrangement with the Vipers. Red Bear hates the Khans, so he supports their sorry-ass rivals with discounts on captives, which the Vipers then trade for arms and ammo. One of Red Bear's old henchmen, Slade, is now a ringleader for the Vipers, so it's working out even better for both sides now. Red Bear has a reliable trading partner, and the Vipers are making moves to undermine the Khans. I scoped out the Vipers moving some captives to the south of town. They don't keep captives for more than a few days, so a deal with Red Bear must have gone down recently. If you can find Slade, you can get some information on Red Bear. I'm too old to take these bastards on, but I bet you're up for it. Any questions? Where do I start? His name really is Red Bear. He grew up in a rough tribe in the plains and acquired the title after killing a bear at an early age. He was banished from his tribe in his teens after defying his father, the chief. It didn't take long before he formed his own band and went to work. Years later, he exterminated the upper caste of his old tribe and took pleasure in executing his own father. Of course, patricide is one of his minor offenses. He's killed men, women, and children through multiple territories for decades. Most raiders are afraid of him, and at the very least they respect him because of his reputation for ruthlessness. He wasn't always on his own, however. He started out under a fellow named Marco, who taught Red Bear everything he knows. Rumor has it that Marco is the only man alive that can scare old Red Bear. They parted ways years ago, with one going east, the other going west. Any more questions?
What's your background before hunting Red Bear?
Well, it feels like it was a lifetime or two ago. But I worked for the government, sort of. It doesn't matter. After that fell apart, I set up a family in Utah where I thought we could get in on Brahmin herding. Things weren't meant to work out that way, I guess. Any more questions?
Government in Utah? You ever heard of a Stephen Randall, our old employer?
No. I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell. You got any other questions?
Guess not. I'm not gonna ask him for his eye.
Well, I hope the information helps you. I don't even know if she's alive, but if you find my niece, her name is Polly. I just want to settle the score with Red Bear. You can find me at the saloon here in Good Springs. Good luck out there, kid. I'm counting on you.
Something tells me we're not gonna be able to take this guy alive. This Red Bear guy, when we do find him. I'm not exactly sure how they expect me to... I mean, I could try just running up to one of these guys and slapping a collar on him. I just don't know if that's gonna work. How far is this? Let's see how far we gotta go. Oh, that's pretty far. Go down to this powder ganger camp. I mean, it probably would have only taken a few minutes, but it's already gonna run a long video, so... I went and into the readme file of the mod and discovered where I can find all the bounties, just to save myself some time. So I don't have to run around the entire Mojave all day and potentially miss a bounty poster. So I do know where I need to go to get these bounties now, which is nice. Geckos. Worry about the geckos. It's just I have Cass with me, so it's kind of unlikely I'm gonna be able to sneak up and collar one of these people. I don't know if it would work like that anyways. Could always send Cass home, I guess, but nice having an extra gun with me. I think there's actually a companion you can have follow you around at that saloon. Over by Novak, we'll head over there after this bounty. And nothing here. Note. hastily written note was apparently written by a captive of Red Bear. It prompts you to search under at the bedroll for a holotape. After a quick sweep, you discover the document. You glance over the notes and see a reference to Slade, the local Viper leader. As you continue to scan the letter, you hear someone approach.
You are in the wrong place at the wrong time, asshole.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Gustav, one of the Vipers. You got a lot of balls to come strolling into our camp.
Nobody was here, so... Looking for Slade. He has a captive I'm trying to...
Oh, you think so? Well, I'll sooner suck my own dick than give up a fellow Viper.
Sure. Just want to speak with him. Won't mention your name.
Well, if you're just talking, that's fine. Between you and me, I'm no friend of Slade. So do what you gotta do. I'll steer clear while you're there.
Okay. I was gonna frag him, but... Oh, wow. Oh, he's over here. I haven't even been there yet. Alright, let's just go to Novak, because I've got to, find this new location anyways. Alright, just south of Novak, and, oh, loading. Could have just fallen the road, I guess. Here's that saloon. Did that marker. We'll be back here. There's some bounties. One at a time for the moment, though. We got 3 here. Short Stick Saloon. Right. Clear out this Viper encampment. Isn't there another miner? Look right here, yeah. Highwaymen in the prospector camp. Let's pick these up while we're here. Just because. Nothing real. Whoa. Screen just flashed black. That was fun. That's nice. Wow. Well done. And there's a bunch of them. One of them's got a grenade launcher. Nice shooting, Tex. Cass just destroyed him. Slade. Shot him in the ass running away. Slade's safe key. Janie Parker. Find Janie's corpse and apparently she suffered torture, abuse, sexual assault at the hands of captors. Also appears to be a small crumpled note inside her pocket. What pocket? What's this note? Help me. I'm being held captive by the Vipers, so I'm writing this at night. They're all drunk right now and tired from using me. I'd run, but the slave collar will blow me to bits if I get more than 50 meters away from Slade. Excuse me. He bought me from Red Bear for 10 bottles of whiskey. Guess that's what I'm worth out here. That as Slade is, he's still an improvement over Red Bear. At least they give me food and water, and they don't beat me as much. They mainly just, well, you know. Don't tell my family about this bad stuff if you find this. Just tell them I'm alive, that's all. They don't need to hear anything else. God willing, I'll make it through this. Slade is taking me to their camp, though I don't know where it is. I'm so scared, I think they're going to just use me up and do away with me. I have to stay strong. Tell Ma and Pa I love them. Well, I was a little late. Yes, they kept saying something about the 95 when they mentioned where we're going. What, did I get here too late? She's supposed to be alive? I don't think so, honestly. I think they're trying to make me hate these guys. Wow, there's a bunch of notes in there, holy cow. Okay, the judge is dead. Pardon me. Luther, did you hear that someone plugged the judge? Is that bullshit or what? I wasn't sure if he even existed, but the word is that some stone-cold killer strolled into his bunker and cleaned them out. You know how the wasteland is. It's probably just horseshit propagated by the NCR. It's probably just horseshit propagated by the NCR is scare us. I think they meant to scare us. I think it was Gustav who told me about it. Figures. That fucking ghoul. Luther. Fuck that fucking goddamn ghoul in the ass. Doc Friday killed 2 of my men yesterday just as they were robbing some bitch on the road. Word has it that he was defending her honor. What a fucking sap. I should head down there and crush his ugly fucking skull to bits. He's bad for business, and yet nobody has the balls to take him down. Gustav is fucking useless, along with most of this crew. The only way the Vipers are gonna get a piece of the action is if we stop taking shit from clowns like this ghoul gunfighter. Of course, I'd take him on myself, but I have urgent pressing matters here at the camp, like supervising these idiots around me. If I leave for more than 5 minutes, this place falls apart. I'll write you next week. Red Bear is bringing a shipment in, so I gotta wrap this up. Slade. Sorry for the coughing. Proof of purchase. Yeah, purchased from Slade, Viper encampment. A whole name of a bunch of people. Let me read this. Look out for Red Bear. Luther. Red Bear just delivered his captives, but he said he's not going back to the wilderness. He said he wants to check out New Vegas, which probably means his usual raping and pillaging. I don't know how long he's going to be in the area, but I don't have to tell you that you should keep your distance. When he and that gang are on the loose, nobody, not even the cons or fiends, will put up. Keep your merchandise hidden, and if he comes to trade, just accept his terms, okay? You're a good business partner, and I don't want to lose you. Red Bear has a way of popping up when you least expect it, so keep your eyes open, Friday. Otherwise, we're making good money off the Legion. They might act high and mighty, but they've got needs just like everyone else. At least they always pay up front. We supply the captives, and they give us their weird currency. Keep you posted on Red Bear. We go back a ways, so he'll let me know when he's heading back north. Captives. Luther. I swear Red Bear just straight up screws with some of these captives. Take this blonde girl, for example. She would have been worth at least a few thousand caps to the Legion as a comfort girl, as they call them. Red Bear told me she was docile and horny, and that as soon as he leaves camp, that bitch goes haywire. I had to beat her for an hour straight before I could get inside her crazy ass. That's not the half of it. As soon as we doze off, she runs away, apparently not giving 2 shits about the proximity device in her slave collar. I managed to catch her, and just to keep her in line, I gave her a tap with the old super sledge. It must have broken her back or something, because she couldn't move shit afterwards. She's damaged fucking goods now, no thanks to Red Bear. He's supposed to beat these bitches into submission before delivery, but it must have slipped his mind. Maybe the little girl just had more heart than the average slave. You never know. Either way, that's a couple thousand down the tubes. A lot of lore or a lot of notes for just a bunch of crappy slaver bastards. Typical raiders. Okay. Well, let's go talk to Doc Friday here. I remember this guy somewhat. My voice is starting to go out, and I don't think I'm anywhere near done with this quest.
Over here! Whoa! Come on!
Okay. I'm guessing that's the guy, Ike Clinton. He running around for? Let's talk to him. No voice, huh? You just shoot that man?
I'm afraid that Ike was in the middle of a dreadful losing streak, and he elected to blame me for his misfortune. Poor soul. He was just too high-strung.
Trying to collect the bounty on Red Bear.
Chasing Red Bear, are you? Many impetuous souls have pursued that rogue, and they might as well have been chasing the devil himself. However, I am loath to denounce your endeavor entirely, as Red Bear is a scoundrel of the lowest order. After all, he is just a man, and as the real Romans would say, memento mori. We ghouls are an exception, of course. As for information, you might try accosting the local Viper hoodlum Slade.
I already did that. I just killed Slade.
Firstly, congratulations on exterminating that nuisance. Like most of the raider refuse, he had little regard for decorum. He and his petty outlaws had a habit of preying on defenseless females. I simply cannot abide a man who disrespects women. However, with Slade dead, I'm afraid you're at an impasse in your search. Nevertheless, I might have a possible lead. I do know that Red Bear has extensive dealings with Mr. Norman Meston, a brutish individual who operates Shadow Company. Shadow Company is a rather shady mercenary outfit, but they manage to thrive out here on the fringes of the NCR.
We're gonna find this guy.
Only inside the bowels of a heavily guarded bunker.
Nice.
It's an unappealing route to Red Bear, but it's a route nonetheless. Here's a location. Meston should have documentation of his dealings with Red Bear. I'm not privy to the details, but they have been trading for at least a decade.
Anything else you can tell me?
They call them Shadow Company for a reason. It's a crude yet accurate description of their secretive nature. Various factions rely on them because they conduct all operations with the utmost confidentiality. As for Meston, I don't know much about the man other than that he has a tremendous capacity for physical violence. Rumor has it that the company's profits finance his implants and other unnatural augmentations to the body. And where you find Meston, you'll find his rabid lackey, Mr. Joshua, a vicious little cur and utterly loyal to Meston. I see I have not dissuaded you. If you manage to survive, I hope you return to the saloon and visit a bit. And one more thing. If you are going to pursue this in earnest, I'll advise you to consult with Mr. Dent, the gentleman sitting at the bar. I believe he's had dealings with Shadow Company in the past, although they were anything but amicable. Farewell, and good luck.
Okay, well, I don't want him with me right now, but Mr. Joshua, is that a Lethal Weapon reference?
Hey.
What's up?
What's up? Nothing much. Understand you got some information on Shadow Company.
I do. What's it to you?
Need to find Norman Meston.
Is finding that bounty worth your life? Because going after Meston is a suicide mission. Shit, you're serious, aren't you? In that case, let me give you some details on Norman Meston and see if I can't get you to reconsider. Nobody's sure about Meston's origins, but one thing is certain. He's a warrior's warrior, and runs that outfit with discipline and authority. That's why House and other prime movers rely on Meston for their dirty work. He'll always get the job done, or heads will roll, literally. As for the bunker, it's a death trap. He's got at least 36 armed men, sentry bots, and ravenous mongrels as well.
No
They
problem.
don't stop to ask questions either. If you step foot in their little lair, expect to be shot, burned, and mauled. I've made a living out of reading people, and I can see you're going to go through with this. The things people will do for caps. You might not want it, but here's some advice. Use a stealth boy. Get in, get the info you need, and get out. Don't dick around in there. Here, you can have this one. I haven't needed it in years. Good luck, kid.
Thanks for the advice, but it's not really my style. Kinda go in and light the place up is more my style. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. If I was a low level, I might do the sneaking route, or try, but I think I'm tough enough to take on a few dozen people. Maybe not. Oh, what the hell? What are you doing here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. The powder gangers are here. Ah, nice shooting, asshole. Now I'm getting that crappy stutter again. Whoa, my god, what is going on?
Looking to cash their chips early.
What the fuck? Whoa. Like a freaking frame rate dump all of a sudden. What the hell was that all about? Okay, Still happening. God damn it. Hopefully fast traveling will help. So he's up by... okay. Let's see what it says here. An entrance to the Shadow Company bunker. This entire thing is a Lethal Weapon reference, isn't it? Shadow Company, Mr. Joshua. Okay, we're getting fairly close. I'm just up the street, or up the road, that way, whatever, from I-88. See what the deal is here. Got hostiles.
Got him spotted.
Oh, thanks, tree. Shadow Company guard. Okay. Got some unique armor there, do you? Oh, I don't have Vangraph combat armor. There's a bunker key. Up here, Shadow Company bunker. Warning. This military facility. Level 1. Some of these bounties are more major than the others, and they have these longer quests to them. So, thing leads to another. Care about. Oh, he's got a. Is that a cause or what is that?
Let's kick this in gear.
Damn it! Seriously, I had to run out outside my.
For your ass.
Come on out, Shadow Company. Okay, I can't see shit. Okay. What did you have? Oh, right. Cause. Lock. Lockpicking skill is still -2. I don't get it. Well, wasn't expecting to see protectrons. Oh. Let's shoot this guy first. Come on.
Hostile target.
I don't think I've alerted the entire bunker yet. Security terminal. Lucky. Alright, what do we got? Level 1 AI control. Initiate emergency shutdown. Hard lock door. This is big. Bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Storage room. Was protectrons in here. Huh. Oh, I don't have one of those. Why not take it? Not go up yet. See a non-hostile. Oh god, here we go. Crap. I've been compromised. Fucking scrub company. Cookie. I'm not gonna shoot you, Cookie, but I am gonna need to talk to you in a minute. I'll take that. Oh wow. Surprised he has that. Take it. Why not? Cookie.
That tower on the strip, the one you
He's not gonna say anything. Okay.
Here it ain't sealed up no more. Watch
He's
out!
not gonna let me have a conversation anyways. At least yet. Time to go loud. That's where I came in? It is, I think. Go get him, Cass.
Serving up some hurt.
Dr. Zeller. Zeller's key. Hello. Is that a 14mm pistol? Or a 12.7, or what is that? 12.7 pistol, right? I don't know if I have one of those. I probably do, but let's take it anyways. Medical stores. Finding all sorts of stim packs. Anything else in here? Medical cabinet. Back. What's this key for? Let's see. Safe in here or anything? Guess we'll never know. Up we go. Wait. There's another door in this cafeteria, wasn't there?
Wish they'd show themselves.
I like the dead money resources they use for this. I got any water? See any? Okay. Anyhow. Bunk room. Long hallway, let's check this. Oh, hello. Wow, that was quite the critical. You gotta love that. Get him, Cass. Good shooting. How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit? Repair that pistol. Dr. Zeller. Assuming that's how you say that. Unusable. Take all that shit. Y'all got any water? Whatever, I'll take your food. Why not? There we go. It's kind of needing water too. This guy. CO, nothing. What's this key for? Maybe for something I already unlocked? Notes in a minute. Nope, I didn't really want to sit down and chill. Alright, let's read the notes since we're sitting down. How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit? Hicks, did you hear about the new order on posters and pornography? The fucking XO, Mr. Jackass himself, said there's supposed to be no girly magazines or anything. Not even a goddamn centerfold. What kind of candy ass even doesn't let red-blooded men enjoy the sight of a beautiful woman when he's off duty? This is such bullshit. I should have stayed in the NCR. Anyway, my tour is almost up. 2 more weeks and I'm out of here. Miss Typo. I heard that the bounty hunters are making good money these days, so I may try my hand at that profession. Hudson. Dr. Zeller. Brad, I know that Commander Meston wants to deter us from going to sick call, but for fuck's sake, I wouldn't use that doctor even if I was on the verge of death. A couple weeks back, Henderson went in for a toothache, and later I could hear him screaming in there, and all that Dr. Zeller would say was, "Is it safe?" What kind of shit is that? I heard he used to work for the Enclave, and that's why he's with Shadow Company now, but it's probably scuttlebutt. So the moral of the story is, don't get sick when you're working for Shadow Company. Jones. Okay. Now we've got some more places to go. Get out of here. Check this hallway. Oh, quick save. It's time for the old Sequoia. Oh. This is that upper area, yeah. That. Got. Oh. Bats is just so satisfying on Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Another one of these, so I'll repair it. Wait a minute, I should take some of this too. Repair. The other one I picked up. Got a bunch of crap on me I need to drop. Let's use this sucker for a minute. I haven't really used yet. Save. Yes. Oh, stuck. We're getting closer. Oh. 11 orders of a general orders of a sentry. Excuse me. 11 general orders of a sentry. 1. Take charge of this post and all government property in view. 2. Walk the post in a military manner, keeping always on the alert and observing everything that takes place within sight or hearing. 3. Report all violations of orders I am instructed to enforce. 4. To repeat all calls from posts more distant from the guardhouse than my own. 5. Quit my post only when properly relieved. 6. To obey and pass on to the sentry who relieves me all orders from the commanding officer, officer of the day, officers, and non-commissioned officers of the guard only. 7. Talk to no one except in the line of duty. 8. Give the alarm in case of fire or disorder. 9. Call the corporal of the guard in any case not covered by instructions. 10. Salute all officers and all colors and standards not cased. 11. Especially watchful at night and during the time for challenging to challenge all persons on or near my post and to allow no one to pass without proper authority. That was worded kind of oddly. Anyhow. Let's see here. Here we go. Level 2. Okay, this pistol's not so hot. It's cool, but ow. I haven't had my limbs crippled in a while. Doctor bag. Let's go back to the old Sequoia. Save the 12mm ammo for my... notes. Another L96. It's a Millennial odd weapon. Alright. This place is enormous, holy crap. Here we go again with my stupid, mysterious, missing skill points. Got a shotgun.
Let's start this dance.
A terminal. I love the shotguns. I'm gonna pick that up, see if I can repair it with something. I'm just about full. Another security terminal. If it's the same thing, I'd be very unhappy. Alright, there we go. AI control. Emergency shutdown. Hey! Level 53. Well, we're running out of options, aren't we? Just get that to 100. This is a good one. This is probably going to be helpful for pardon me, for hardcore mode. Just a little helpful. I'm starting to honestly run out of perks to take. Let's check this other hall where we go down. Trail carbine. If I can replace that shotgun with it. Sweet. Well. What the hell is going on? Oh. Armory. Quartermaster. On through.
You like that?
It's criticals though. By range officer. Man, this bounty is taking a while. I have a feeling this entire video is going to be really long. That's alright though. I'd rather just do it all in one go than split it up a bunch. Security measures. Flamer. That. So I'll take that. Whatever, just take it. Sell all this crap. I'm gonna have to go to a merchant or go back and drop my crap off pretty soon. I've got a lot I'm carrying on me. Wow. Aren't really worth taking. Service rifle. I can repair my. What's with it? Why do I have a sniper rifle on me? Let's repair. No, I can't. Crap. How about this? No? Really? Bust this guy out. Repair it. Bust out the old shotgun. Some fun. Check in here. Place is enormous, it's ridiculous. He's got a minigun. Drake. I killed Drake. Feel happy with myself. Get a note here. Security measures. The new motion sensor is in place. Puts my mind at ease. Some of the men are bitching, but I think it's a good measure. The NCR is indifferent to us, but there are plenty of enemies out there who'd love to bury this place. This is terrific technology. As anyone or anything that penetrates the barrier will unleash ED-211 and those damn dogs. I think Mr. Joshua is putting steroids in their food, which tends to make them erratic. Commander Meston insists on keeping the dogs, and he's reluctant to embrace technology. He's a hard bastard, but sometimes that I'm a hidebound Spartan at badass routine gets old. Alright, let's carry on. Save. This place just goes on and on. It's ridiculous. Okay, that's just the way up. Bounty better be damn well worth it. That's it for the capture. We're not even to where this guy is yet. Hello, here I am. Really? 3 shotgun shells to the head? It's more like it. Oh, I think I just froze. Oh no. Go get him, Cass. It's just doing its nice little intermittent freezing thing. Hi, Mr. Joshua. Nailed him. Oh, crap. Must have killed there. Well, rip Mr. Joshua. For one of these things. What's up with that? They're really nice rifles. Oh man, I wish it wasn't stuttering. Eat a Meston quarters. Speaking of sniper rifle, oh wait, I was gonna sell that. Let's repair the one I have on me. Got a lot of stuff to sell, but I did drop almost 30,000 caps on that Bozar, so good. Fine. He's find his own coordinates. See that? Alright. Reckon. Oh.
Don't need this right now.
Hit those dogs, Cass.
Serving up some hurt.
Oh, hello, Norman. Oh, crap. He's a tough one. Oh, he's got a ballistic. Yes.
I'm gonna six this bitch. Maybe I should switch to a squirt gun.
Oh, why am I stuck? I like his armor, I'm gonna have to take that. Don't hurt me. Oh, bats, not now. You gotta love that. Come on! Oh, that's a frustrating one. Eventually it'll go through. I think. These old Fallout games. So many. Oh, nope, it's not gonna do it. There we go, damn. Took me forever to get in here. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of, honest impact. Oh, Meston's armor. Ballistic fist, Meston's key. And I'm over encumbered. Let's see, let's drop these. Oh, still not enough. Drop these. Still not enough. Jeez. Okay. It's barely enough. Okay. Whoa. Shit. Ah, damn it, it crashed. Unbelievable. Okay, hold on. Alright, so I had to do that, fight again. It shook out a little different because I ran straight up here. But, same end result, so. Dynamite. Let's see what we got here. Interesting, choice of sleeping missions. Shadow Company Ledger. Ledger details Shadow Company's recent transactions and indicates Red Bear will be delivering a shipment of weapons to the Jackals, location north of the Highway Patrol Station. Alright, well, we can finally get out of here. It's good to me. Let's see what we got for guns here. I got a lot of stuff I need to sell. I think I'm gonna go drop off at the gun runners once we get out of here. Make some of that money back I dropped on the Bozar. Alright.
Welcome, sir.
Oh, don't freeze, okay. Sell that, that. Guess I'll sell that and that. Wow. Let's see if he's got anything I want. 45 auto pistol. Those are actual mods, so I'll buy those. Alright, ammo box. This is for the gun runner one, I think. Well, let's hopefully he's got some ammo. There we go. 45-7 ASC. Guess I could buy some 45 auto, since I don't buy that much. That's still not even close. There we go. Alright.
Come back.
Yeah. Okay, well, we got to go way down here now. And let's just go to the patrol station and head north from there. I need to go drop all the armor stuff I've been picking up too. Yeah, that's that random one. It's okay. Wait a few hours here. That one was bugged out anyway, so it's all good.